Life is changing in Australia as it is changing all around the world. Life is going to continue to change as we deal with the global coronavirus. This is a once-in-a-100-year type event. We haven't seen this sort of thing in Australia since the end of the First World War. But together, we are of course up to this challenge. All Australians, governments, health workers, teachers, nurses, journalists, broadcasters, mums, dads, kids, grandparents, aged care workers. We're all up to this. There is no short-term, quick fix to how this is dealt with in Australia. The idea that you can just turn everything off for 2 weeks and then just turn it all back on again and it all goes away, that is not the evidence, that is not the facts, that is not the information, and it's not our way through this. We are upgrading the travel ban on Australians to level 4 for the entire world. That is the first time that has ever happened in Australia's history. The travel advice to every Australian is do not travel abroad. The decisions they have made is that to put a ban on gatherings for non-essential gatherings, a ban on non-essential gatherings of persons of greater than 100 or greater. So a ban on non-essential gatherings of persons 100 and greater in indoor areas. Now, fair question is, well, what is an essential gathering? So as to define what is a non-essential gathering. Well, there is a baseline. The other issue that we need to follow is the principle of social distancing. Whatever gathering you're in, as you can see, Dr. Murphy and I are practicing social distancing right now. I'd suggest the rest of you might want to think about that as well. Advisors, there are parts of this country that it would not be wise for people to visit. Whatever we do, we've got to do for at least 6 months. 6 months. Now, on bulk purchasing of supplies, stop hoarding. I can't be more blunt about it. Stop it. It's not sensible, it's not helpful, and I've got to say it's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis. That is not who we are as a people. It is not necessary. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of ridiculous stuff that's circulating on text messages and internets about lockdowns and all of this, and sadly there's even been cases of willful fraud and fraudulent preparation of documents, even recordings alleging to represent cabinet meetings and things of this nature. Don't believe it, it's rubbish.